So I'm gonna be quick on this, as I'm gonna do a birthday recording for another remaining friend that I have. Well, I mean, I don't even know if she's a friend at this point. It just depends after I do this birthday shout out, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So this topic right here, I'm just gonna be real quick. As in regards to, I'm not gonna talk about here in this topic alone, year of review. I'm just basically, as far as what to look forward to going into the next year, it's like, dude, I mean, why even prepare for another year at this point? If I already went through another bad year, which in this case, 4 straight now, think about it, 4 straight, just let that sink in. I mean, how do you go from, the last couple of decades where I felt like I was such a winner, that I was praised so much, and now all of a sudden, after the pandemic, the shutdown and everything, that just went down all the way to this, right? It's I don't know, like, to be, 2020, we can all, excuse ourselves from that. I mean, some people still made the most of that year despite the shutdown, and a majority of us couldn't even do anything, right? Or, just out of fear of, at that time, the virus, right? Well, 2021, even though normal life didn't start until late May, it was actually pretty good. That was my last good year, mind you. 2022 started out a promising, good start, since I traveled to Vegas for my birthday weekend, and since then it's just been falling apart in the second half, right? So that became a bad year, and then 2023 was just worse, and then we all know what happened in 2024, just last year, and then this year it just tops it all. So it's 4 straight bad years, and it's like what I said before, man. I mean, there's really no point of me just saying that I can't wait for this year to be over, or that year to be over. You know what I'm saying? It's useless at this point. I mean, why even bother? Because, if I'm already at that point where I gotta fix myself, I had made a video about this before, way back in June, where, I could just forget about having a good year. Well, yeah, because there's really no point in saying I can't wait for 2025 to be over. I said the same thing about 2024 last year and the year before, and the good thing about me not being on Facebook is I don't have to be seeing posts like that. Oh yeah, well, 2023 was the toughest year, but I still survived. I mean, I've seen that same shit about last year too, which cracks me up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not even seeing shit like that, dude. And at least I can say, being out of Facebook / social media in general, it helps me to gain some peace. Not full peace, some peace. Now I just gotta work on getting out of this dump, so I can complete my my full peace. And then once everything feels better for me, where I can regain my happiness and finally being myself again and appreciating the friends that I have, remaining friends, then yeah, I don't mind going back to Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So look, dude, I'm at, like, my thing is, it's instead of just, instead of me just preparing for, like another year to come, which in this case, it's like it's just becoming tiresome and just very frustrating and stressful at this point, knowing the expectations that I've been having to deal with, having to to have every single year, right? Instead of that, let me just put it this way. Instead of me saying, what is it? Instead of me saying, how did I say it? Instead of me saying I can't wait for year 2025 to be over, I'm going to say I can't wait for this ongoing misery and worst version of me to be over. Yeah, I'll say it that way. I can't wait for this misery to be over. I can't wait for my ongoing worst to be over. You know what I'm saying? Instead of I can't wait for this year to be over or that year to be over, man, I ain't about the numbers at this point, man. I ain't about the numbers at this point. I don't care anymore. The one thing I'm gonna get myself back is, and my spirit back, and my entire character back, is if I get out of this dump. But it's first of all, I gotta battle my way out of this misery, because I'm not getting any better the longer I'm in this dump. Even if I'm going to the next year. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like to me that I may just end up being there to start the next year, 2026, unfortunately. Because think about it. I mean, I haven't really job hunted as much as of late. But you know why I haven't? Because I figured now most companies, and I figure in the case of me being the graphic designer that I am, the companies I apply to, how they're mostly like in a corporate or a small office or have you, I bet you those offices or those companies are probably slow right now because of the holidays, right? So I don't think they're going to be as busy. And because I deal, like, as a graphic designer dealing with advertising and all that, I bet you they're going to be slow as hell. I tried to call one of the companies that, what was it, sometime last year or the year before, and why my application's rejected. And the lady told me, I think there was an HR or something, she said that she said that that most of the companies are pretty slow because of the holidays. So, but look, that's not going to stop me from continuing to do what I do. I gotta get it done. I mean, I'm gonna try my best, dude. I mean, look what Francisco did in the last couple of years. He was able to leave. He was able to leave before Christmas. So if he can do it, why can't I? I just gotta work harder at my craft. I just gotta work harder at it. That's all. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave it at that. I mean, like I said, there's really just no point in just really preparing for another year. There's really just no point. Okay. Why even bother? It's very tiresome. It's stressful. It's frustrating because of the expectations I've been failing to meet, especially in the last 4 years, or last 3 years rather. So, with all that I've been through this year, it's like I almost sound like a broken record every year, just having to mention, what I've been stating the last 3 years as well. It's almost like I'm repeating myself with all these issues that I've had. So yeah, it's frustrating, but you know what? I gotta fix them. So that's my focus. Forget having a good year. I mean, I'm not gonna say I can't wait for 2025 to be over. I can't wait to get this misery, this darkness, and this worst version of me to be over. Point blank, period.